All right, went out. It's Sunday morning, late October, mid October, 2025. And I went out early because I wanted to end my dash. I wanted to get like 4 hours in before the Charger game started. Turns out it wasn't even on TV, so got an oil change instead this afternoon. But I did only go for 4 hours today. So my first order was this $8.27, $6 plus 1 mile McDonald's. I went straight to McDonald's today. I'm totally going to do the McDonald's thing on at least weekend mornings, but I'm also going to try it tomorrow morning. Excuse me, or maybe sometimes during the week. I'm just going to McDonald's. There's so many dashers there getting orders, and a lot of people I don't recognize at all. And I know, listen, there's crap orders. They might be taking those crap orders, but I'm going there. I don't care if you want to call it marking territory or staking my claim, but I'm going there because when offers like this come, I'll get them, or other platinum drivers will. Not some of these people that are I just don't like them. So I'm kind of ranting today. I'm kind of in a stink mood, but anyway, delivered by 8:35. We got there at 8:35. 786, that's good enough. 586 tip, that's strange, but so I didn't get an order for 20 minutes there. And it was this 895, 9.1 miles. No way. I'm going to go off on this in a second too. So, but what happened is 1 minute later at 8:56, I get an order. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll hopefully my order is ready first, but I'm going to see who picks this up. What idiot is going to pick this up? So yeah, look at this. You're traveling 18 miles basically. You got to come back into town. There's no zone out there. You're 9 miles out of the zone. So for 18 miles, you're making 895. Probably not quite a gallon, but minus maybe let's say $4, maybe a little less. But still, you're making like $5-6 for driving 18 miles. That's not a good mile to dollar ratio. I'll tell you that right now. You won't be dashing long if you do this too much. So anyway, yeah, I get this order and I'm in there and I see this stanky ass. I think she was wearing pajamas to be quite honest. And part of me is like, you're an idiot. And part of me is like, all right, sucker, yeah, get out of the zone. See you later. I won't see you for a while, and I'll be getting orders. Which I did. I got this order within a minute. Delivered by 9:05. It's probably a little late. Yeah, 9:08. But then 9:08. So 3 minutes later, I get this. So I'm basically making the same amount of money she did, but I'm driving, 2.6 miles? So, yeah, there's a way to do it, man. And there's a way to spin your wheels. I understand 895 catches people's eye. They're like, that's a guaranteed 895. Well, there's kind of a method to the madness. So, hope you guys don't get suckered into that. You drivers out there, anyway. Delivered by 9:19. We got that one at 9:17. Good on them. I'm surprised, but $3 tip, pretty good. 9:23. 5 minutes later, 475. Prineville Coffee Company, 1.9 miles. That's not. It's right by McDonald's. But I was in McDonald's parking lot, so that you can see how far away it is. But yeah, heck yeah, I'll take that. Delivered by 9:32. Got there at 9:33. I'm good to go. 9:38. 5 minutes later. 725, 2.0 miles, 2 miles. Delivered by 9:51. This is where things go awry. Had my first fucking spill today. And I always knew it would come from Prineville Coffee Company because their fucking cup holders suck. I don't know how they're so much cheaper than everyone else's, but they never even hold the dang things. I don't have a cup holder myself, so I have to use theirs. So anyway, I spilled 2 cups of coffee. It was a 4 coffee order. Thing was full. I'm trying to baby it in my front seat. Boom. 2 of them fall. So I got to go back. They made new ones. That was cool. But I guarantee you I was not on time on this one for sure. Delivered by 9:51 at 10:01. 10 minutes late. 275 and 250 tip. There wasn't even that far either, but oh God, I was pissed. That really fucking sucked. And I was going to unassign one of that 4. It was like 4 large coffees and 4 like biscuits and whatever. I don't even know. But I'm like, you know what? I should just unassign this. I don't want that many fucking drinks. I didn't want to spill drinks in my car, and sure as shit that fucking happened. So that's on me, but I'm pissed. I'm still pissed about that actually. So 10:01. 10 minutes later, I get the 768 for 2.0 miles or 2 miles. Same customer. So I get there, and she's like, which, I shouldn't say his name, but which one is that? He had two orders. One was like one breakfast burrito, and one was like a shit ton of food. And I'm like, it's the one burrito one. She's like, oh, that guy's over there is here for the big one. I thought she was gonna be done right away, but it took her a while to even get his done, and then took her a while to get mine done. And I saw a couple ordering there right before I got my food. I'll tell you a story about that coming up here too. So it's 12 or 10:11. Delivered by 10:28. Both those got there 10:31. Very surprising actually. But so anyway, I get another Stella's 3 minutes later. So I go back there, and the guy that was ordering his food right before I got my delivery was still in his car. Him and his wife. I mean, she told him it might be a while, but she was busy. That's all there is to it. So I got this anyway, 525, 2.8 miles. I think I waited a while on this one. 1048, yeah, 1055. God bless her, but she can be slow sometimes. I mean, you can only do so many things at one time, and maybe need some help, or I don't know what's going on there. So anyway, 1055. Get this order, 4.91, $4.91 for 3.7 miles. Grocery outlet, 6 items, and I looked at them, and they were like cheese, like White Claw, and I'm like, fuck you. I don't even know why I looked, because that order is not worth shit. There is kind of a shortcut there. So what? $4.91, dude. 6 items and alcohol. You're high. So fuck you too. 4 minutes later, I get this. By country, I was right by there. 525, 1.5 miles. This takes me back over to kind of McDonald's area where I want to start hanging out more. Definitely going to start doing that. I'll let you guys know how that goes, but I'm going to stick to that plan. Delivered by 11:08. Got there at 11:08. They were a tick late, but not bad, obviously. 325 tip, good enough. So 1 minute later, get 450 for 1.7 miles, Prineville. Kind of bitter at him, but this one was only like, I think, one drink and a bagel or something. So one drink I can handle. I have cup holders in my car. But if I have to rely on, God, even two sometimes, it's rough, man. I always knew that was going to happen. Spill in my car from this place. 100%. It finally happened. Self-fulfilling prophecy maybe too. But delivered by 11:16, 11:19. How could they expect me to deliver that? It's 1.7 miles. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I got there at 11. It took 9 minutes. So 250 tip, decent enough. Almost 10 minutes later, 9 minutes later, I get 525 for 2.2. I'm also at McDonald's here. Dairy Queen is so close to McDonald's, you can just press arrived at store if you really wanted to, but it's right a little tiny block. It's right by McDonald's. So took this one. It wasn't a McDonald's order, but I got an order. Delivered by 11:40. Got there by 11:43. They were about 3 minutes late, so I guess that kind of makes sense. 11:49. What is that? 6 minutes later. 7:32 for 5.5 miles. No, it's a long way up there. They don't even, yeah, anyway, no. But I was at McDonald's, and so delivered by 12:13. We didn't do that anyway. That's kind of a long delivery for, that's $7 though, what the heck. But 2 minutes later, I get this from Prineville Coffee Company again. So it's pretty close. Delivered by 12:01. Got there at 12:02. I'll take that. Get 12:02 right away. I get this $4 from Pips. I just delivered the other order on the other side of town. And this is a new coffee shop online. They seem to be pretty good. I've only been there a handful of times. But so delivered, we have $4, 1.4 miles. Delivered by 12:08. Got there at 12:08. And $2 tip is pretty close. So not bad. Just out of the zone. You can see that up there, but it's not by much. So 3 minutes later, I get another Pips for $4.50 for 1.5 miles. And it's bringing me back closer to McDonald's, where I want to be, because my dash is ending at 12:30. And I thought I was going to be able to watch a Charger game, so I want to make sure I'm home before 1 by easily. So anyway, delivered by 12:18 on that one. 12:16, not bad. 250 tip, obviously. And then right away, I get a $3.50 for 0.5 miles. It's funny because the person I delivered this to, from Pips, I think it was only food. She didn't even get coffee. Then she also got Starbucks, and it was handed to me. It was in Verizon. So we got a pretty good laugh about fun. This is funny. Delivered by 12:23. Got there at 12:23. That was kind of fun actually. So now I'm thinking. I think I'm driving home. I am get a 5:25. 1.8 miles. I'm delivered by 12:35. It's not closer to my house. It's still getting to the west, closer to my side of town at the very least. And at this point, I'm like, this is not going to be on time anyway. So I paused my dash just to make sure I wouldn't get an order. Delivered by 12:35. Oh yeah. So I'm getting sick of these notifications. I know people say you can turn. I want my notifications on. I just still want them to notify me every time that the fucking restaurant is 1 minute late. Happens like every fucking delivery. Dink on my phone. It's annoying. And then if you click on that, it's they want you to tell people, consider letting Amanda know. You don't know. I don't fucking communicate with people unless it's really bad. The coffee spill today, I communicated. I communicate with people that I'm shopping for. Other than that, dude, you just get your food when you fucking get your food. I think it's annoying when dashers communicate too much. It's like, yeah, whatever, dude. I know. I've ordered from Taco Bell fucking 30 times. I know they're never on time. You don't have to fucking tell me. So, sorry for going off. We got to end this video soon here. So I did. Got there at 12:40. Yeah, we definitely cut her short right away. So there's the dash summary. Almost 3 hours active. Not bad. I mean, 4.5 hours. $79. So Sunday morning turned out to be not that bad. I was all stoked for the game too, and I kind of got let down. And so that equals $79, 4.5 hours, $17.50, $17.50 an hour. So all in all, it wasn't that bad, but a couple bad things happened and learned a couple things. But yeah, dude, I'm on the McDonald's train. I might do a week where I just always try and get back to McDonald's. In this case, I was today, but I was getting orders, either on the way or just, so you got to take the orders when they're good too. But I'm going to hawk McDonald's and I'm going to let you guys know what happens there. So anyway, hope you guys having a good Sunday. Hope you enjoyed your weekend. Talk to you soon. Peace out.